It is one of the most costly repairs you can make to your home, replacing a broken heating and air conditioning unit. It can run thousands of dollars, but you can extend the life of your system just by debunking some common myths. Welcome to Stacy Watkins with Comfort Zone Heating and Cooling. So glad to have you, because when you sent me these myths, I believe every single one of them.
And most people do.
Yeah. So you really think that if you follow these, which we're going to tell our viewers about, you can really extend the life of your system?
Sure, of course, yes.
How many years?
Well, the average lifespan of a unit is 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's get to it. Myth number one, you only have to change your filter once a year. Most people think that. They forget about it.
They do, and that's busted. So you should change your filter every 4 to 6 weeks. If you're not changing your filter, the dust and the debris that you're pulling in through your vents is going through your air conditioning system, and that dust and debris can cause your system to have failures. Parts are going to break down.
Because it makes sense, it's having to pull harder,
Right.
right? Because of the 4 to 6 weeks?
Every 4 to 6 weeks.
That's incredible. All right, myth number two, closing vents in unused rooms saves energy. I have always thought that if I just pull the little vents shut, it'll save energy, and that's not true.
That is not true. It's actually backing the air up, so it's putting more pressure on your ductwork, which can pull it away from the vent and cause air to leak out.
You find people do that a lot in your all's business?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
And your technicians come in there and go,
No, you got to leave them open.
Got to leave them. Okay, that's two busted. The third myth is you don't need routine maintenance. So people usually just call you guys when they've got a problem.
Right, you do need routine maintenance. The routine maintenance ensures that your system isn't going to break down, and there's benefits. You're going to have lower utility bills, it's going to prolong the life of your system, it's going to save you energy, the safety of your unit, and it's also going to help you, to avoid any costly repairs in the future.
Now, I guess when you guys come out for this routine maintenance, you'll change the filters and do all of that too, right?
Yes, we do change the filter when we're out there.
And when you say routine, how often do you think? Twice a year, like before spring and then in fall?
Yes, most people have us come out twice a year, usually in the spring and the fall, but rule of thumb, we say every 6 months.
Okay, got it. All right, myth number four. All I need to have is an energy efficient unit and my bills will magically go down.
No, that is not true. While an energy efficient unit is a good investment, if your house isn't properly insulated, the heating and cooling air that you're putting in the house is just going to escape. So yes, investing in one's a good idea, but making sure that your house is properly insulated is even better.
Now, is that something you all find, that most homes today, even new construction, not properly insulated?
Oh, absolutely. And then the insulation in the attic, over time it starts to go down. So to add more insulation only helps.
Now, what about, how often would you need, I've never thought of that, replacing the insulation. Do you need to add to that during the years of your life of your home?
You should have it checked. Yes,
Okay.
you should have it checked.
Back to number 3, you need routine maintenance.
You do need
okay,
routine
that's
maintenance.
one thing they could check on. And myth number 5, this is a really big one. The myth is that wherever you put your thermostat affects your heating and cooling. And you saying that's not true?
That is not true. So if you think, if your thermostat is by a door, a window, or a vent, the air or the sun beating on that thermostat is going to affect the temperature that it thinks the room is, and it's not taking the general temperature of the room. So having the thermostat in the correct location is very important.
So wait a minute, so it does affect it. So
yes,
if
it
your
does.
thermostat is right where the sun shines, it's gonna, well, that does make sense then.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you move it? They just can move it?
Oh yeah, we can move it. And also another thing too, if your thermostat, has that direct heat on it or air on it or whatever the case may be, it can cause your unit not to cut off when it should be cutting off, so it's running more, or maybe it cuts off too soon and you're not getting the right temperature.
Oh my goodness, 5 myths all debunked today. Thank you so much, Stacy. If you would like more information about heating and cooling for your home, just go to the Comfort Zone website, comfortzone.cool.